Every legend begins with a single choice. For the people of Everwind, that choice came on the night the stars fell. Across the sky, streaks of brilliant blue light rained toward the earth. Most people hid inside their homes, believing the falling stars were a sign of disaster. But 4 teenagers saw something different: adventure. Kale was the first to run toward the mountain ridge overlooking the valley. He dreamed of becoming the greatest swordsman in history, though he had never fought anything more dangerous than a stubborn goat. Luna followed close behind. Calm, intelligent, and endlessly curious, she carried a weathered spellbook passed down by her grandmother. While others feared magic, Luna wanted to understand it. Then came Rowan, whose cheerful grin never seemed to disappear. Armed with nothing but a handcrafted bow and enough confidence for 10 people, he believed every impossible situation could be solved with optimism. Finally, there was Mira. Unlike the others, she hesitated. She wasn't the strongest. She wasn't the smartest. She wasn't even sure she belonged. But when she saw her friends running toward the unknown, she refused to let them go alone. By sunrise, the 4 stood before a crater glowing with silver light. At its center floated a crystal unlike anything they'd ever seen. As Kale reached toward it, the crystal shattered. A wave of light exploded across the valley. The world disappeared. When they opened their eyes, everything had changed. The forest around them shimmered with impossible colors. Floating islands drifted lazily through the clouds. Gigantic creatures soared overhead with wings that sparkled like galaxies. Even the air felt alive. "What happened?" Rowan whispered. Luna slowly closed her spellbook. "We're no longer in our world." Before anyone could respond, the ground trembled. Trees snapped like twigs. From the shadows emerged a beast covered in black crystal armor. Its glowing red eyes locked onto the group. Nobody moved. Nobody breathed. The monster charged. Kale instinctively stepped forward, drawing his rusted training sword. The creature slammed into him. His blade shattered instantly. He crashed through a fallen tree. Rowan fired arrow after arrow. Every shot bounced harmlessly off the creature's armor. Luna unleashed a burst of magic. The spell barely slowed it. Panic spread through the group. This wasn't training. This wasn't pretend. They were going to die. Then Mira noticed something. The crystal monster wasn't protecting itself. It was protecting something behind it. A small glowing flower. "Move left!" she shouted. Everyone trusted her without hesitation. Kale rolled aside. Rowan circled behind. Luna prepared another spell. The monster turned, exposing a crack running across its chest. "There!" Mira yelled. Kale grabbed the broken half of his sword. With every ounce of strength he had left, he leaped into the air. Luna's wind magic propelled him even higher. Rowan fired one final arrow, distracting the creature for a split second. Kale drove the broken blade directly into the crack. The crystal monster froze, then exploded into thousands of sparkling fragments that drifted away like glowing snow. Silence returned. The 4 friends looked at each other, bruised, exhausted, alive. For the first time, they realized something important. None of them could survive alone, but together, they could overcome anything. As they rested, the glowing flower began to bloom. Inside its petals rested a tiny silver compass. Its needle spun wildly before pointing toward a distant mountain floating above the clouds. Luna carefully picked it up. "This is guiding us somewhere," Kale smiled. "Then that's where we're going," Rowan laughed. "I was hoping someone would say that." Mira stared toward the floating mountain. For the first time in her life, she wasn't afraid of the unknown. She was excited by it. The 4 friends packed what little they had and began walking. Across enchanted forests, through forgotten ruins, toward mysteries no one had solved for 1,000 years. Far above them, hidden within the clouds, an ancient figure watched their journey begin. "The Starbearers have finally awakened," the old guardian smiled. "Perhaps this world still has hope." And so began the greatest adventure the realm had ever known, not because 4 heroes were destined to save the world, but because 4 ordinary friends chose to face the impossible together. Sometimes, that is how legends are born.